Okay, hi guys, today I will be reviewing a scene from the original Jaws film which was released in 1975. It was an adaptation of the book which was also named Jaws. Steven Spielberg was the director of this movie. He has a lot of famous cinematography techniques. This scene is about Brody, the protagonist, successfully killed the shark which went around eating people around Amity Island. The main characters of this film are Roy Schneider as Chief Brody, Richard Dreyfuss as Matt Hopper, and Robert Shaw as Captain Quinn. Spielberg created a lot of suspense throughout the scene, in the movie too actually. And how did he do that? He used a lot of cinematic elements to help create the suspense throughout the whole film. The suspense was not full out throughout the whole scene, but it was on and off. The reason he used that, it was because he wanted the audience to feel scared and be very curious about what is going to happen next. So when it comes to cinematic elements, Spielberg was very clever on how to manipulate them and how to play with them to create the suspense throughout the whole film.
Show me the tank. Show me the tank.
Blow up! Blow up! Smile, you son of a...
In this scene, there wasn't many point of view shots of the shark. There was a mixture of high and low angle shots. The lighting was mostly high key, as the scene was offshore and it was a sunny day, of course. The scene consists of long shots, close-ups and mid shots. Both diegetic and non-diegetic sounds were added in the scene. The orchestral non-diegetic sound is added when Brody waits for the shark to appear. So technically, the orchestral non-diegetic sound was for another shark attack to happen. Not just the non-diegetic and diegetic sound changes how not just the diegetic and non-diegetic sound can change how the audience feel about the movie, but the background music that was added in the movie was also very emotional. I think that the sound or music can really help the audience understand what it is to be. I think that the sounds or music can really help the audience understand what it is to be like in that particular scene. By choosing the correct sound, the audience can easily feel what the character is going through in the scene.
I have a special fascination
For this scene because this scene shows how Brody killed the shark and how Spielberg enhanced the effect of the shark exploding by using his cinematography techniques. To the end of this scene, which is where the blood slowly sinks into the ocean, this part of the scene symbolizes that everything has ended. Personally, I think that Jaws wouldn't be a success as it is today if it were not because of the cinematic elements, thanks to Spielberg of course. For this movie, I would rate it a 6 out of 10, but for this scene, I would rate it an 8 out of 10. Due to the magnificent camera angles that were used throughout the scene and how Spielberg manipulated the elements, making it so suspenseful in just one scene. Despite the spectacular cinematography elements that were added, I rated this movie average as the plot was really predictable. For example, the villain, the shark, dies at the end and the main character, which is Brody, taking all the fame, just like any other films. So
it was mainstream.
I would really recommend everybody to watch this movie, not just because the professional elements that were added and how the cast portrayed the characteristics of their role.
Oh my god!